Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
Hey everybody, it's Legend Forever, and I'm back with another movie review. And I'm back to my horror. I broke it once for the Rocky thing, so we're gonna talk about a comedy horror, a comedy thriller horror. It's a hilarious one. Also, has some decent scares. It's not too scary. It's one that you can show your kids. It's a really funny one and a really good one. Ghostbusters. And I have to say, I loved this film. One of my favorite films of all time now. Just reviewed it. I just started on Letterboxd, so you can check it out. What my full thoughts are, what I would rate it in stars, or just wait till the end of this video. But I thought that this movie was hilarious when it needed to be. But let's move on to the good. Let's start with the good. The good. This movie has some really funny laughs, like I said, and some of these scenes are iconic and some of the most rewatchable scenes, like that you can find, like the scene in the building where they're just like demolishing that building to get that like green little guy. That is hilarious. It's a really funny scene that's intentionally supposed to be like that, and they play it all for laughs, and it does some very many things. This is a very parodied movie that gets parodied a lot. It also is it also has some great characters that this has Sigourney Weaver in it, one of my favorite actress of all time and one of my favorite actors of all time, period. It has Bill Murray in it, who is great when it comes to the comedic timing. He's just so funny when he needs to be. And the film is very clever at what it does. It's intentionally good at how clever it's intending to be. It does some very clever things that sometimes you may not get away with it today. And it's a film that at times is self-aware of how hilarious it's trying to be, and it's really good at balancing the horror and the comedy at different points. Like, some moments are just like meant to be just like horror ones, others, and I mean a lot of others, are meant to be just pure comedy moments, and they really stick the landing on that. And the Marshmallow Man is iconic, also one of the most parodied things of all time. And you have to admit, that's a fantastic scene that you have of him just like walking. I may review the Ghostbusters movies, all of them, and then do a ranking. I plan to. I don't know if I can do that. I just need to find somewhere to watch the 2016 version. That's really bad, but I'll see if I can at the moment. But I should be able to see. I can see two. I'll probably be able to see Afterlife 2. Just I need to find somewhere to find the 2016 version. But this film, I don't know if it needed sequels. I hear that some of the sequels are good, but I feel like this could have just been like a one and done. Does it need sequels? That's up for your discussion. Does it on kind of a cliffhanger that there is still a ghost left? But I mean, that's still a really fun concept of just like this one and done, along with things like The Matrix. That probably should have been just one film, but this is just obviously a really fun time. Now let's move on to the bad. The bad, there are some like dramatic tonal shifts in like terms where, like, there's some times where it's like a full-on horror scene and it cuts to like a joke to break the tension. I'm not the biggest fan of that. The CGI looks pretty dated to this day. Like, I'm trying to think the scenes with the dogs where the little funny guy is having the comic relief for the movie. When he's having a party and the dogs appear, the dogs are full CGI or full computer. It does look pretty bad. You can really tell it's that they're using computers. My little brother, who's not good at when it comes to spotting CGI, managed to say that looks like CGI. So it was that bad. He managed to detect it, and that's really bad about the film, that it does not know how to use the clever use of it, and it has some pacing issues. Like, it's not very often. It just has some times where it kind of gets the pace a bit off. It's not enough to hurt the score for me. For my score, I would give this a 5-star film. It is a must-watch. You will love it. You will. It's funny. It's kind of scary at times. Not too scary. It's just maybe a little bit. It's not something that you would get. I didn't get scared by it, and if you had to see just one scene, watch the scene where they're in that building taking care of the green guy, that ghost. That is a funny scene and a hilarious scene. You will love that. Like, it's just such a funny movie that really manages to balance the tone pretty well. And that's my review for the movie Ghostbusters. Make sure to let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And if you guys have a YouTube channel, then make sure to review it on. Make sure to review it on. Sorry. Make sure to review it and then tag me on it by putting a link in the comments, and I will see what you guys thought of it. And this is a really fun movie, so if you guys have any other things that you would like me to see, then feel free to let me know about what you think I should watch for my horror thing in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching this, and have a good one.